Hi and welcome to this week's Woohoo Wednesday. I'm Rachel Thompson-Phillips, the creator of the BEYOU Oracle Cards and also of the Sacred Oracle online program. This week's energy forecast is for November the 1st through till November the 7th, with the overall theme being Believe Anything is Possible. So if you can see, each week's overall theme is leading us to this. Last week it was to trust in the journey. Now it is igniting that belief that anything is possible. And I love how this starts to unfold, as this week is also the week we have a gorgeous new moon. So as you know, new moons are all about manifestations, planting the seeds of your dreams and desires, creating powerful and daily intentions towards achieving success and accomplishment. And so that's why you can feel into that. I always like to sort of feel it as like this sparkly energy of excitement that is just all around us, surrounding us, reminding us of our dreams, our goals, our visions, and our desires. And this week is no different. So let's jump in and have a look at the messages through the cards. Monday and Tuesday is the card of uniqueness. Wednesday through till Friday is the card of steps. And the weekend's message is clairvoyance. Now, with the beginning of the week being about uniqueness, it's about remembering your inner strength, your courage, your determination, your bravery, that radiance of ball of energy that sits within you whenever you think of your dreams and goals. And there's this, each person has their own unique DNA, their own little quirks, their own little ways in which they feel into and being so deeply connected with their dreams that it sort of brings this, I want to use the word quirky, but each person has their own quirky way of, like, when they've accomplished a single step, they're like, get their little jig on, or there is a way in which to be able to celebrate that accomplishment. It's so important to remember. I feel like with the Monday and Tuesday, with this remembrance of your own uniqueness, it's because I feel like you've just been judging yourself based on other people's accomplishments and wondering why you haven't got there. Or, look, I followed the steps that this person took and I haven't got exactly where I want to be. So have I done something wrong? It's not. It's a moment of, that was your lesson, was to not judge yourself based on where someone else is. Remember, your journey has been designed with you in mind. So yes, it's important to, not important, but it is also really helpful, as they say, why reinvent the wheel? If you can follow someone that has achieved the success that you want and follow those steps, then you are guaranteed the same success. But the important thing is to inject your own unique DNA, spunk, quirks. Your own injection of energy needs to be brought into this, and that's usually the key component that a lot of people forget to bring in when they're chasing their dreams. Look at the next step that needs to be taken, and how can you mold it and shape it and inject your own energy into doing that. Your own inner strength is designed with you, your determination and your courage and your fierceness. There is an absolute fierceness that's coming through Monday and Tuesday that's just like, I am so ready. I am so ready to start living those dreams. I am so sick and tired of them just sitting in my consciousness. I want to see them completed. And that is amazing. So tap into that Monday and Tuesday. And I want to say, bring joy. Your own DNA is to have fun and enjoy the journey of accomplishing and taking every single step. So remember that. It's important, and it brings in a lightness as you go about chasing your dreams. Then we come through to the midweek's message around steps. What's going to happen is, normally our mind, the steps card is about going back through our timeline and connecting into our past. Now, what is going to happen, and it is going to be beautiful, is that Our mind is always looking for evidence. It is looking for evidence because of that determination coming through Monday and Tuesday. It's now collecting evidence and going, hey, when was the time that I completed this goal? Hey, when was the time that I showed so much determination to achieve a task, a goal? When was the time that I showed so much courage in believing in myself? And what your mind's going to do is that it's going to zero in on that target and extract those memories and bring them back into your consciousness, almost as like celebrating and cheering you on, going, you remember when you did this, how amazing it felt. Remember when you did that. Look at what you achieved. So there is going to be a moment of going back down your timelines, but what you bring forward into the present now is all going to create such a catalyst of energy that is just going to create so much momentum. What I keep seeing as I say this, and I love how the next card is clairvoyance. You know how you see we have all these different types of trains. One's just like a normal train, and then you get that bullet train. And the bullet train, I think they're in Japan, and that thing goes from 0 to like 1,000 in like 2 seconds flat. And yet a normal train just chugs along. It still gets there at the end, but it's taking its time, and its momentum is not at the speed that you're looking for. The energy injection that is going to be coming through that full commitment is going to be the bullet train. It's just like, I have so much clarity and belief in my own self. I know exactly where I'm going. And this is going to be so beautiful because it's going to activate those courage codes within you to look at any obstacles or problems that may have been there before, and you are going to have such a solution focused mindset that you're always going to find a way to move through that, and with so much renewed energy. It's just going to be beautiful midweek, and it also falls on that time of the new moon. So as you know, the new moon is about manifesting our dreams, our goals, our desires. So coupled with that gorgeous renewed energy and absolute focus and being the bullet train, anything is possible. And that is what I love about this week's theme. Then we move into the weekend's message, which is all around clairvoyance. Now, in clairvoyance is about that intuitive images of success coming into it'll be like little snippets of videos of seeing success. You know how they always, you would have heard along your journey about how powerful it is to be able to envision yourself completing your dreams, goals, and visions, feeling the essence of what the energy will feel like when you have accomplished that dream, listening into the information that you would share, that internal dialogue of, I've got this, or I'm so proud of myself, or I did it. And that a reason it's being brought forward as this little snippet is it's again refueling you, bringing in and topping up that renewed energy towards success. And along with that, the next step is going to be revealed for you. So any of these types of visual information that comes in, please remember to write them down. It's easy to go, I'm going to remember this. And then our life gets full and it gets busy again, and we forget the information that's coming through. So write it down if necessary. Even if you just put it on a post-it note and don't understand what that means right at the moment, that's okay. Just write it down, and that will therefore drop into your consciousness at that exact right divine timing. There are all these visual signs that are going to be ticking the box. Remember how I said our brain is always looking for evidence? Well, it goes midweek, it's going to go back down our timeline to bring forward all of our accomplishments and our courage codes. Now what it's going to do is the visual signs are going to be a projection of success, completion, living your dreams, living your best life, and all of that. And so all of these visual signs are coming in, again, rebooting and keeping your energy at the not only is it going to be this renewed energy, but it is a different form of energy. It's lighter, it's softer, it's fierce, it's strong. It's all of that combined together. And in there is a little bit of a sprinkle of magic where you actually give yourself permission to fall into believing that anything is possible. And when you give yourself permission to explore that, that is when magic starts to unfold, because you let go of the outcome and you get so focused on just taking the steps. And along with the steps is the inner work, the soul work of belief, remembrance, courage codes, determination. And that is where you're focused, and that's where the energy is getting constantly filled, is in the soul work, on the inner work, on your determination, your courage, and your bravery to believe in yourself, to follow the intuitive guidance that comes through, and being committed. So this week is hugely potent and powerful. So you may find that this can also be a time that you may actually withdraw away from being around lots of people, because you are so clear on what you want that you don't want the distractions to interfere with the energy and the momentum that's going on within you. But just feel into that. It's also, you may even find that this is a moment where you actually do start celebrating your successes and your wins with other people. And that also is a beautiful, beautiful new moment for you. So enjoy this week. So, I wish you an incredibly amazing week ahead. Even just having done this message for you, I feel like there is such a deep sense of heartfelt connection, of truth, because I feel like you may have danced around the commitment to achieving your dreams. And this week, all of that gets erased and is replaced with truth for you, your own truth. Your own truth of why this is important for you. Your own truth that you always knew. Let me repeat that. You always knew you could do this. That deep inner calling, you followed it. You stayed true to yourself. Yes, you may have had wavering thoughts of distraction and fears and doubts, and that's okay. But there was always those soul whispers that reminded you that this was your time. And there is this expression that goes, anything that is part of your soul's mission will always appear exactly at that right time and moment, and you are in that right time and moment. So keep believing in the magic, keep believing anything is possible, and keep believing in yourself. You got this. So take care, much love. Have a wonderful week ahead. Have a fabulous new moon, and I will see you again next week. Mwah.